What's up, y'all? How you doing? You know, I don't usually go live on YouTube, but Facebook blocked me, so this is my great opportunity. Let me fix my shit real quick. Okay. Let me fix it down to the side. All right. Let me bring it down a little bit. Woo. Okay, y'all can see me good. This is gonna be a long video, but it's an important video. And shout out to everybody that's following me on Facebook and Instagram. I did do a little Instagram video where I was cooking this morning. I had some vegan pancakes, 4 ingredients: bananas, almond milk, and just a little bit of those grinded organic oats. But y'all can go to Instagram for that. So anyway, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel so you can keep up with me when Facebook be on the bullshit, okay? Because Facebook is on the bullshit, y'all, all right? But look, I saw a comment today, as I see a lot of comments from women. I just want to ask you something. Do you think you're smarter than the black man? Do you? And I know a lot of people would probably be like, no, girl. No, I'm not smarter than nobody. Y'all know what to say, sis. So I'm gonna talk over to the other sisters today that want to be honest, because I know I have a lot of sisters that this is gonna offend, and I'm gonna apologize in advance, right? But I see we got a lot of support in our community. We getting pumped up. Black girls rock, and yay, black woman, and all of this and that. And I really feel like that's problematic. It's problematic, and it's led us to this point where we have a real narrative in our society that thinks that men are stupid. You know, you can see it in TV, you can see it in commercials. It always paints the man out to be kind of like, okay, he's a little slow. You know, the woman's the all-knowing person, like that type of stuff. Like that type of narrative has been seeped in our culture. And I even made a post on Facebook not too long ago, and I said, women are not smarter than men. Stop saying that toxic shit. Hashtag toxic femininity. That's toxic. That's so toxic. Like, for whatever reason, we think it's okay for us to pump up. Because if a man said that, oh, men are smarter than women, and if it was this running, dialogue and this running narrative that men are smarter than women, like, you don't like that either. So what makes you think that you're the person that, oh, well, we are this, we are the God, we are goddesses? Y'all need to kind of have a seat with this Black Girls Rock movement. That's a movement that when you take a really good look at it, that's run by feminists. And feminists' main job is to demonize the black man. Already, like off the top, you guys should know that it is to demonize the black man, is to challenge his authority, is to make him out to be the enemy. That's really what the fuck it is. And so I look at a lot of us in our male and female, our gender war that we in, because we got a lot of women that's like, I ain't gonna take this no more. We got people having their own movements, and we're in a system where we can't even connect now as black men and women. We got shit called men going their own way and don't want to get married. This is all a part of being pit against each other from slavery, honey, from the plantation. This is nothing new. So now we got the black women having this false praise from the feminists. Yeah, black woman, you the bomb. You the bomb, black woman. Yeah, you don't need no man. You got it yourself, girl. They even tried to do that with, what's her name, Stacey Abrams, with the election. They tried to make it out, oh, Stacey Abrams, the women, the black, if it wasn't for the black women coming out. They always making room to give y'all these fake parties, these fake little pats on the back. Because what does that do? That emboldens you to think, yeah, we did this. Y'all got the attitude right now. That's why all of our sisters, over half of you guys are single, chronically single. I'm working on myself. I gotta heal. Of course we gotta heal. Our mamas, our daddies, our grandmamas, we ain't had a good family structure in forever. So here we are. I even saw a girl, she posted this, and when people saw my video about the black woman speaking, and when she can't control her temper, a foolish woman tears down her own home with her hands and all that type of stuff, but a wise woman helps build it, and not talking back to your husband and not challenging his authority. Like, they had a problem with that clip that I had. A lot of y'all was like, and I saw this woman say, Abusive men need submissive women. Abusive men need submissive women. They even took the word submission basically out of context, and they wanted to fit this narrative up. That's the black man. He beats blah blah blah. Y'all gotta watch these feminist cues and these narratives that come in our society, and y'all don't even know where you get it from. So here we are. We got the black woman thinking she rocking without the black man. You don't rock without the black man. We don't rock without the black man. I wasn't on that damn Black Girls Rock shit no way. You got Regina King. Let's talk about Regina King. Because they use black people to push their agenda, just like they use Issa Rae. But they always still run in that storyline of, well, you need to go elsewhere if you want to get quality. Regina King herself, not too long ago, said that we need to date other cultures. I quote. But she talking about Black Girls Rock. But you don't really love the black man. So you're not really for me. You're not really for black people. This is a trick bag. Y'all need to know this trick bag. Issa Rae, you ain't never seen her have a positive storyline of black love. They trying to phase out black love. So on top of that, you got people that want to make the face of pedophilia black men. Right? No. And that's really what it is to it. I'm not going to get into this specific stuff with y'all because y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. And then we also know that it's always been the agenda to make the black man the devil. So you got the feminists, the Me Too people, everybody shitting on the black man. And now we got the black woman hollering about she rocking and let it go. Boop, 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 boop. Start capping right now. We're going to be looking for the first black man we can find. Now, not some of y'all, because some of y'all have just made it up in y'all mind. Y'all ain't gonna ask a nigga for help for shit. I don't need no man for nothing. You still have those vibes inside of you. You got that energy. That's why you can't attract a good man on your path. Because when we start asking you deeper questions, like, do you think women are more spiritually courageous than men? I saw a woman answer that question today, and it really made me think about. And she was like, yes, I think we are. And, we take on our roles and our gifts and we become mothers and create children. And it's like, I was like, well, damn, bitch, you almost sound like we damn God, which to a certain degree, I get where we got that from. But I thought about this is exactly that. It's an energy I get from us, though. Oh, I got it. Yeah, we are. And we are the sun, the moon, the stars. And we have our yonis and we can birth the world. Honey, you can't do any of that without the black king by your side, making it all possible. We would not be here if it weren't for his seed. What sperm is, that translucent fluid, I'm jerking off motion. I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? But that translucent fluid, that's responsible for bringing ancestors back to the earthly realm. And yes, you house it. But you ain't make it by yourself. So this attitude that you did it by yourself, we rocking. Here, y'all got them. Black girls rock, black girls rock, black girls rock, black girls rock. Like, sit down. You feeling like you 10 feet tall on your degrees. This is, you really think it matters to men about your degree, where you work, all of this shit. Oh, I'm God-fearing. I'm Proverbs 31. And you think that's just boosting you up. You think that's boosting you up. Oh, I got a degree? Uh-huh. Got a degree. Yeah. I went to 4-year college. Uh-huh. I got good credit. Mm-hmm. I got a car. Yep. I got a house. Mm-hmm. So, marry me. Y'all feel like y'all like this, but in reality, when he start talking to you, you don't really listen. You're not adventurous. You don't really have no mouthpiece. You don't really have any spirituality outside of the white Jesus. So, you really start to disappear to the conscious man. Oh, yeah, I go to church. I go to Juanita Bynum seminars. You disappear. So we ain't even had a chance to talk about this narrative of why so many of y'all single. When I started the matchmaking firm, don'tdatelosers.com, back in 2010, 2011, I started meeting a lot of men because when I got to Atlanta, I saw all of these quality, fantastic men. And I'm a nerd. Okay, I'm a real nerd that's got some social skills. But I'm seeing all these quality, intellectual black men. And I'm like, hey, they talking about black men can't find a good man. Well, what I saw was that when I started having events and singles events, when the women showed up, they weren't able to talk to men. They had these degrees, but they had body image issues. They had psychological issues. They had spiritual issues. They weren't even willing to even admit. So all of that comes out in your body language and who you are and why you can't connect with the opposite sex. They ain't teach you that in school. And they not even teach you on a spiritual level, housing all that resentment from your baby daddy in your womb. It didn't work out with you, that baby. All of that heartbreak, each time you get your heart broken, where you think that shit go? It stays in your womb. Y'all better get the book. A woman's greatest joys and fears, and even from a man, when he ejaculates in her, he releases his joys, his triumphs, and his sorrows. So she holding all of that. Each time your heart is broken in your childhood, that job you lost, any form of grief, we hold it in here as women. So we are in a dark mass state. That's what Chief Montana was talking about. Spiritually, we're in a dark mass state as women. And now we talking about we celebrating. That's like broke folks going out to the club every weekend. What the fuck are you celebrating? You celebrating being broke? You don't have nothing to celebrate. Why don't you do the work first and then you'll have something to celebrate? Start that business. Have something to really celebrate about. What's all this black girl rocking? Because the last time I checked, we don't have any collective resources because kingdoms, empires, cities, nations are built by families. And our track record with our family is in the toilet. I mean, y'all don't even know how to talk to the black man, how to respect the black man. Y'all are in denial. So it ain't nothing to celebrate right now. And no other culture has a bigger issue with dating outside and talking against each other more than us. So what the hell are we celebrating? We need to have a seat collectively, ladies. That's what I offer. You don't have to agree with me. More than half and 90% of you won't. Because I see the attitude that we have. We think we rocking. We think we doing it. And what he need to realize and what I'm bringing to the table, that they giving y'all so much fake praise in a dominant society and they are tearing you away from your protector. They're making you undermine your one and only protector, which is the black man. So they have psychologically programmed you to already be on another team. You fight against your own and you don't even realize it. Black Girls Rock. You got Regina King, the face of Black Girls Rock, talking about date outside. And now you got your trans talking about, well, let us in. What about us? They trying to redefine womanhood. How can they do that? How can somebody tear apart something that wasn't already broken? If the black family, the black man and black woman wasn't already torn apart, it wouldn't have even been no room to come in with that bullshit. Had straight black pride, had healthy black families been our standard and our religion as a black community, we wouldn't be so weak to have people feel like they can just come in and say what they want. Oh no, it's gonna be people of color, and oh no, you don't deserve reparations, and oh no, it needs to be to trans women as well. It should be all inclusive. You can't even stand up and show solidarity for your people, for your pride, your race, and your pride in your culture. They've made that wrong. They are making it hate speech now. You can't even see a strong black couple on TV no more without it being an interracial couple. Now you got your whole womanhood being redefined. How? Because your family, your existence, you allowed the very nature of your existence to get compromised. And that was the relationship with the black man. That's why it was so easy to get us compromised in our minds. And so many of us on that Black Girls Rock movement. Oh, I love Tracy Ellis Ross. She ain't got no man. When was the last time y'all seen Tracy Ellis Ross with a strong black man? I'll wait. And her mama, if I'm being Alabama, her mammy, Diana Ross, is a Negro bed wench, laying up with white men this here and there. Y'all better watch Mahogany. Her sister, Tracy Ellis Ross, y'all better talk to the dark-skinned sister. They came up in a household with that Hollywood people. Colorism issues out the roof. Out the roof. And this who y'all want to follow? No, I'm not following nobody. Where's your strong black man? It shouldn't be all of this. Well, women's only and women's only. When we have our next retreat, and if all the things that I'm thinking about go as planned, and if the ancestors will it to be so, our retreat in Ghana is going to be for men and women. All of this, just women. That's kind of we can't really heal in isolation. And that's something I'm learning from Chief Montana. When we heal, we need to heal together as a community. It's nothing wrong with focusing on certain issues. But let's say, for example, my book, for example. An intro to breaking soul ties and wound cleansing. This is a whole historical look of how the African got sick psychologically, mentally, and physically. Our history of why we became Christian, and what the medical apartheid has been, and what we're currently dealing with our health, like all of that shit. But men don't see wound cleansing and be like, oh, that's not for me. Well, nigga, don't you fuck a pussy? You don't want to know about a vagina? And the book ain't even just about wound cleansing. It's just like we think that, oh, it needs to be for this gender and that gender. It's for all of us. All of this separate thinking, that's radical individualism, even within our own community. Oh, this needs to be for women only, and women need to tell the men this. No, sweetie, all of that attitude that I see that we have, we need to turn it down about 10 notches. And for those of you that don't have a man in your life, I strongly suggest for you to start thinking about this. Now, again, 98% of you will not, because you swear, I don't have them issues. That's why I ain't worried about it. Don't come in my inbox explaining nothing to me and this and that. I saw a sister, she a young sister. She had a forum on her page, and she was asking men, what does a man want from a woman? It was something like that. But some men were saying we want a listening ear and all that. And she had responded like, oh, really? I wouldn't think. Oh my, it was really sarcastic. And so I said, well, sister, that comment is exactly what makes men shut down. And she was like, oh, well, actually, the people that follow, I was being sarcastic, but the people that follow my page know I was just kidding. And I said, sis, you're not able to be self-aware in this moment. That's fine. You know what I mean? We exchanged some good emails, some good voicemails, and that was cool. And she left me one voicemail and was like, I do respect my elders. And I was like, okay, 29 years old, I respect my elders. I'm 37. Okay, listen, let me tell you, women, young and old, something. And I'm going to just roast for the sake. I'm going to roast for the sake because I love you. I love you. But if it was a read, okay, and this is just for anybody that wants to read. When you read, being older is not a read, okay? That's like saying, you breathing. That's not a read, sweetie. And secondly, the gag is if you check somebody on their age and they look 20 times better than you, that's kind of the gag. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, that's something you kind of learn as you get older and everything like that. Like you can't check somebody on being older when they're killing you with their body, with their mind, with their mouthpiece. Have a seat. And I'm glad to be 37 and older because you can see the game. You have self-awareness because a lot of us lack self-awareness in the sisterhood. We don't even know how to be checked. We all talk about, oh, sisterhood, I'm okay with accountability. Oh, let me know when I'm wrong. But when somebody just offers you something, she's talking about, oh, well, it was for the people in my page. Well, what about the people that don't know you? You're not thinking. Your perception and how you even look. What does it say to the man that's not in your net? Like, you just don't want to take accountability for anything. But this is the attitude. We want to say, we want to get close enough to the teacher to say, oh, I know that. I know that. I don't need that. I know that. I don't need that. It's okay. I'm back. Yay. Okay, and I was saying, brothers, it's hard to manage us when you got somebody that has been emboldened and programmed by society to already tell them that they you. This is why I don't really have a lot of female friends now. Like these hoes really think they have it all figured out. It's an energy. It's not the words you say, it's how you say it. And for those of you that's in a relationship, we push them away by our same energy and attitude. Oh Lord, let me do it myself. How many wives do you know out there that really swear to God that they smart? After we popped out that first baby, it's like you can't tell us shit. Especially if you didn't had a home birth like we did, you really can't tell me shit. And I had to check my own damn attitude. And I had to check it like, oh snap. We really get told because we mothers and we can do this and that all at the same time. Men can't do nothing. Baby, I have learned so much game from men. They are so much more solid. They're so much more spiritually in depth than y'all would ever give them credit for. Y'all have no idea. They see your bullshit 20 miles away. But what y'all want to do is y'all trying to make... Yeah, I think our issue is that we want to make them accept our bullshit and just tell them what to do. That's honestly what it is, ladies. That's the whole issue we got with our men. We want to control them, their sexuality, their dicks, and we're caught up in the carnal Oh Lord, the carnal root chakra anyway. We not even as spiritual as we think we are. And even Chief Montana made a response to that young lady's comment. He said, well, all of those gifts that you say you possess, I possess those even at an early age. Women don't understand. Men are so much more perceptive and spiritually capable than you would ever know. Why? Because you've been empowered to think you know more and you will miss it every time. That's one of the main reasons why y'all can't even connect with the opposite sex. Now, you already coming in with an energy like you know more than the nigga already. You come to the South from the North. It's like people from New York that come to the South. Oh, yeah, we gonna take the game from y'all little slow niggas. It's like, yo, sit your ass down. You don't come in with that energy. We already know, okay, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to do business with you. I ain't gonna let you and I network because you think you better than us. Same thing, ladies. You done come in the game like, I'm the prize. I got my degree. I got my bundles in, which they don't want, and they don't care about your degree. They don't. Nobody says that nothing but them niggas that need an independent woman is the niggas that's had mama at home handling everything and he ain't got his finances together. And yeah, he needs somebody independent because he ain't independent on his own and he know he can't handle a whole family. That's those niggas, okay? And I don't want to hear nothing from these little nigger nerds and men that's really broke behind the camera. That's why you have a problem with this conversation. No, you want that woman to be independent. I ain't never seen no high quality man that's really got loot looking at another woman's purse. He ain't purse. He don't give a damn what you have. He's got it. So these newfangled Negroes, honey, child, these newfangled Negroes looking at what you got, and you feel like that's what you bring to the table. Every time we ask you what you bring to the table, you list those things. You never list the qualities of being patient, which a lot of us aren't. I'm still working on my patience, managing our temperament, our emotions, dealing with our issues, all of those types of things. But we got to go to what we have, where we went to school, duck, bop, 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 bop. And I'm not trying to beat up on y'all, but from the looks of things, this is why we got to keep hiding under makeup and hair, because the body ain't working on it ain't working with nothing. It's a lot we hide as women. So these fake I got it going on movements, I just see right through them and I laugh, because we are nothing without our black kings. If I made a lot of y'all mad, I'm okay with that, honey. And for the young lady, if you know these bullets hit your spirit and you mad enough to leave, that's fine. That's fine. We not as mature as we think we are. We holler about sisterhood, but the first time somebody check you on something and tell you that you're looking stupid and tell you that you're looking stiff out here, you hollering about, well, that was mean. This is not sisterhood. Honey, I don't know a more loving thing to do than to be honest and to tell you why you're bumping your head over and over and over again. I can tell right now, a lot of y'all don't have no good sister friends. Y'all around some real lame people. I mean, men and women both. Yes, y'all put me on my business, and you the reason. The black community is the reason why I'm successful with my business and been able to sell books and courses and this and that and the third and live my dream life. Really, it's because I'm crowd surfing on a black run, black fun business. But you guys are kind of missing it because y'all in y'all head thinking that you got it going on. And I'm trying to tell you, the men that's put me in certain positions, they were black men, the people. Like, whew. I had a lot of brothers when I grew up. So I have 3 older brothers, and I understand masculine energy a little differently. And when you kind of and I have a different upbringing. When you are an attractive woman, you have a different experience with men. You just do. When you have mouthpiece, this is ex-flight attendant, jazz musician, Sag, Pisces moon, Virgo rising, honey. As Erykah Badu said, she's the envy of the women and she rules the men. That's kind of my profile. That's not a normal profile. That's why I had to create a lane for myself. Like, damn, I can really break down the game for some women because they really don't understand how they striking out. How, if you single, you should be able, okay, you should be able to get a high quality black man online, offline, whatever. So I said, let me just write a book, create some groups, events, and make this easy for people, because I'm like, what the hell? But I realized this is a gift. This is a specific gift. And I'm like, my sisters out here, we not looking right. We not sounding right. Don't have no mouthpiece. If I put y'all in front of some men now, you would crash and burn. I'm not even giving you the opportunity because I don't have to waste my time on women that's 30, 35 plus, 40 plus, that swear she know it all. It is a serious epidemic. I have been saying this since 2010. This whole gender war you got going on, make up any excuse you want to why you ain't got a man and you really don't have resentment for the back. I don't know why this thing keeps going out, but what I was saying, and I'm gonna wrap it up. You can say what you want about why you don't have one, but the evidence of your life is gonna show. It's just gonna show. You don't have to take this. You don't have to pocket this in your purse, but it is a reason this is going on and on and on and on and on. And it's usually because we lack self-awareness. We getting ready in the dark. I can see it in your brands, your business, your posts look on Facebook, they dry, boring, bland, and you look like you can't even take constructive criticism. It looks like you're getting ready in the dark, putting your makeup on in the dark. And you're striking out with men. I've seen these women saying that they got it going on and all of this and that, and I'm so spiritually evolved and all blah blah. Well, honey, it shouldn't take you more than 1 week to attract a man online, offline. These are specific things, and you have to have a filter. They're everywhere. Every city, every place, you can connect with them online. I'm not getting into that because y'all have made that hard too. Why? Because your mind is bad. Y'all done been told it's hard to have a black woman because y'all having it hard to find quality men. You know, quality men are having it hard to get through your walls and to get you to see that you may not be as quality as you think you are. That's really the gag. Y'all will get that 30 years later. Let me get out of here, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me.